Why is my PS4 taking so long to install games?
Because it is tired of yet another game in this series.
The PlayStation 4 can't get tired.
No, but all the other games on the console hogging all the memory, could prevent the new one from having room to install.
So I need to delete some content to make room for the new games.
That's the easiest solution.
The console isn't old enough to have a lot of content on it though.
If you have a brand new console, I'd say the reason it can't load games fast is because it is downloading the system updates first.
It isn't brand new, so it doesn't need to install 5 updates before it gets to the games.
You could still reboot it, connect to the internet and wait for it to run any updates before installing games.
I wonder if the last update is causing problems.
You may need to delete the last update for the PS4's operating system and re-download it, to clear its bandwidth to install games.
Or delete the latest download and download it via my computer to a USB drive so I know it isn't corrupted.
If it did an update, you may need to power cycle the console to clear its cache.
Of course you tell me to reboot to resolve the problem.
I'm assuming you've already tried rebooting the Wi-Fi in case that's the problem.
Routers don't update.
They rarely update firmware, but they often lose a connection and hang, causing the game download to hang too.
That could explain it.
So could wireless interference slowing down the Wi-Fi connection to the internet.
The solution for that is going retro and plugging in a wired connection to the internet.
So is the old-fashioned virtue of patience, particularly if you're trying to install a brand new game and its updates the first day it comes out.
It is not that new.
If the game keeps taking forever to download and you have plenty of memory on the system, you may need to rebuild the database.
I think you're recommending that just to make sure I wait the hour or 10 it takes for the game server's demand to lessen.
You could make sure the game servers are up and running.
PSN Online is.
Individual game servers can be shut down due to demand or maintenance even when PSN Online is fine.
I could test that by swapping out the game and seeing if a different one would load.
You could also check the ports you want to have open, both sending and receiving info.
You have to do that, if not add a permanent IP address for the PS4 to the Wi-Fi, in order to not have lagging chat and remote gameplay.
Check your NAT settings to make sure it is 2 instead of 3, because the latter will slow down the downloads of games and everything else too.
I have to power cycle the Wi-Fi after doing that.
Do the PS4 while you're at it too, just to cover all the bases in case you have to call tech support.